took decision on who brought the idea or who didn't bring the idea. The same way in an organization, as we are working together, everybody has brain, everybody has wisdom, everybody has understanding. What should reflect is the organization is successful. Nobody cares about who brought the idea. That's why during the meeting, when the minutes is taken, everybody says, what do we do? It is the decision that is taken. And when the decision is implemented and the organization is moved for people outside, do they know who suggested? No. What do you think about it? What do you think we should do? That is a home. That is a home. So it is a wrong concept to say the man is the decision maker in the house. If that thing continues to happen, the wife will only be a bomb waiting to explode. The wife will be, whatever now, it's okay, anything you say now, it's all right now. Let's continue with it. No, that's not how it is. So women we should also learn to communicate our feeling. Is there. Active listening is important in non-violent communication. I need to mention it. Active listening. When you are listening, give people attention. You see, where is phone? You see, let me use it. Any phone. You see, somebody is your wife or your spouse, not your wife, is talking to, or your child. Daddy, honey, yes, I'm listening. He says, don't do this in the house. Don't do this, please. That is not active listening. You don't even do it to a child. Child must not drop whatever you're doing. But if you do not have time for that, you say, can we talk about this? Give the person time. Because that thing you do, maybe it's important. Can we talk about this thing if it is not urgent? But if the person says it's urgent, it's not, I'm hearing. Well, okay, what did I say? You said, no, you don't do this. Sometimes the person will say, we'll not even bother to talk again. Active listening means you're not preoccupied when discussion or something is going on. You listen to the person. Because when you listen to the person, that is where you begin to understand people's need. If you do not listen to people, you will know that you've been ignoring somebody. The person may have been passing through something and you're not hearing that need. You're not even seeing that need. You're only seeing yourself. And what you think is the problem. Another thing that can be a barrier to this, distraction, preoccupation, distraction, we mentioned phone. You can be distracted by your own thoughts. You can also be distracted by even your judgment. Before the person even brings that thing, you're not hearing, you've already judged them. I know what you want to say. You've already judged that matter. It affects communication. Because that is when I already know it. What is there? What is the new thing there? But you do not know there is something that the person is communicating and want to say. And sometimes you feel it's a boring topic. Sometimes it can also listen. There are people maybe they are reading or they don't want to listen. But even the most boring of something, if you begin to practice active listening, you become an observant person. You become even intelligent. You pick things even where others are not seeing it. Then or somebody, as somebody is saying, you're already thinking of what you're going to say or what you're going to answer. When that is happening, you're not listening. Somebody is saying something, but your mind, you're preoccupied with what you're going to respond to that thing that the person is saying. When the person is still talking, you're not listening. Active listening and empathy promotes, effective and non-violent communication. Let's remember, we are not doing this for anybody. We are doing it for ourselves. If your home is beautiful, if my house, first, my house is in order, I will be the one to enjoy this, my house, my home. Then if my house is peaceful and happy, I'll also be the one to enjoy it. And that is where you see intelligence coming. People are working together and interacting. Because sometimes when the house is peaceful and interacting, you see that, and the house belongs to you. You see where people give suggestion, do it, I'll do it, let me do this for you, let me do it. Okay, can't you do it this way? That's, everything is moving. But when this one is like this, that one is like this one is like this, you're only limited to your what you know and what you think. You can't take in good support. You can't get support. And you will also now start blaming people for not giving you support. When you not knowing that you are actually the one pushing away that support. The Bible said, let no corrupt communication proceed from your mind, but do whatever it is that is edifying. That's the first place we read in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. And the other one in Proverbs 15, verse 1 says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but the reverse will increase, will stir up anger. Will stir up anger. So a soft answer will turn away wrath. And why will help you provide a soft answer? Listen, empathize, observe, communicate your need, request. All these things are all components of nonviolent communication. Let your speech be filled with grace and seasoned with salt, so that when you talk, after when you talk, you become a sweet presence, sir. Ma. Let us aim to be sweet presence. Sweet presence, so that when people are around you, they feel homely, they feel peace, they feel there's joy. So we work it on ourselves. Please, it's not that you go looking for another person who will be a sweet presence for you. Work on yourself to also be a sweet presence. If everybody becomes sweet presence for themselves, the home will be a peaceful place. Not, people are in the house, but they are not comfortable staying. They are only tolerating staying there. But if they are given chance, they don't want to sit with you. Work at being that's what the Bible said. Let your speech be filled with grace and salt. Be that person that when people are with you, they also find home. They find home. Ego. What is ego? They either tear all down and even tear the home down. So, and the community, when the home is like that, the community around us will experience it. Everybody will experience it. Always ask yourself, what is my intention? This is my character. What am I benefiting from this thing? If you benefit, if the home is peaceful, I keep saying this thing. If the home is happy and joyous, you'll be the one to enjoy it. You'll be the one to enjoy it. As you make your bed, so you lie on it. If the community is peaceful, we'll also enjoy it. Let's also learn to communicate our feelings. Say it as it is. This is how I really feel. Don't say it's okay, no problem. And encourage people. If they are not ready, leave them. But encourage them to speak. Please, nobody is anybody's property. Your wife is not your property. Your children are not your property. Your husband is not your property. Everybody is an individual, full-blown individual that have decided to share our path and experience with us. And it is an honor that somebody says, I want to share my journey in life with you. It's an honor for your child to say, I want to share my journey in life with you, and that's why I've decided to be born through you. It is an honor for your wife to say, I want to share this part with you, and that's why I agreed to say yes to that proposal. And so you honor that yes that the person said. Is a question? No. Okay. That's it.
See, my
What says? That was 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I would be happy.
Yeah. So I wanted to add to what everyone has been saying since, and I feel there's something that we left out, and that is actually two things, which is emotional awareness and stress relief. So most people, when they don't even know how to even start to to even continue. They don't know how to control themselves. Like you need to build yourself as you that want to resolve conflict before you say you want to resolve any conflict, because something cannot happen and you're the first person to throw the punch and you say, okay, I can't. It doesn't work that way, because with that anger, the person will return his own and say, oh, yeah, let's talk. Conflict doesn't work that way, so you have to build yourself first, and I feel that quick stress relief is very important, and emotional awareness. Knowing that, okay, yes, I am comfortable with how I feel. You have made me angry, but I am comfortable. But this is how we should do things from now. This is how things should be done. And that stress relief, when that thing happens, you just, oh yeah, let's calm down and talk about it. Many people don't have it at all, like even in the slightest way. I might be one of them, yes, I used to get angry easily, but it's something that many of us are trying to build, and it's important to build on it before you want to try to resolve any conflict. And another thing is, I would just say that it's quite confusing, but no home is actually perfect, and being imperfect is kind of perfect. I don't know if you guys understand it. No home is perfect, because no matter how you see any home that is outside, you think that, okay, these people they might be comfortable, but they might not be perfect, or they are not perfect. But when you get within their space, that's when you notice their own faults. And why I say that being imperfect is quite perfect is because when you are imperfect, you have something to build on. And when there's something to build on, it's a very, very good thing. And when you're working towards that constructive alliance, that okay, I want to build myself, I want to build my family and everyone around us, I think it's something worth saying that, okay, this person or this family is perfect. Blessings.
Blessings. What we are discussing is non-violence communication. And from my own understanding, communication is about maybe three things in communication. The encoder, which is a communication, the medium, and the decoder, that is the person you are talking to. First and foremost, you that want to resolve a conflict, you are the one communicating. When I went for one seminar or driving school, they said that I should think I am the only same person on the road if you want to drive well. Because if you are moving on the road, you are communicating with other road users, both front and back. They said, think of yourself as a nice person. Let every other person on the road look at them as smart people, those that have problems, those that you want to solve. What does that mean? It means that you should behave very well so that you serve the other person who is equally using the road. You, if you want to communicate, want to pass a message, behave very well so that the person you want to pass the message to will listen and hear you. The situation, you already, the message, you know that the other person is smart, the other person is smart, every other person is smart, you are the nice person. If you choose to be mad also, what happens to two madmen? It will be crisis. Then, even in a home, look at it that way. The other person wants to communicate, is having issue. His mind is it jacquard or what? Now, you are coming with jacquard attitude again. What will happen? You will not achieve anything. Something happened this week. It didn't cause confusion, but I noticed that the man knew about this non-violence communication. This is our so-called envelope. I was telling him about this thing. But then something happened in an estate. They want to they normally say by 6, no Okada should enter the estate. It was an instruction. Somebody entered to 6. You know, within to 6, they are still licensed to enter. Now, he went and dropped his client. On coming out, it's already after 6. They started fighting him. Why did he enter here after 6? He said, no. He entered before 6. Only that the man delayed him in paying. The thing continued, confusion. This one slapped it. None of them cared to listen and to, as what you have said, to hear the other person. Let's assume all of them were mad. This person was okay. But the mad people refused to listen to him. Thus the communication could not flow. Along the line, it became fight. And they used knife and choked the Okada man. The stomach came out. Everybody fled away. Now, police come in. They rushed the guy to the hospital. They thought he's already dead because they're breaking. But along the line, the man, before the loss of his job, they survived that accident. After staying for 12 days at the hospital. Now they charge him about 600,000. Okada, who does not even have up to 10,000 in his pocket. When the man that carried deposited some money, they release him with an undertaking he's going to break at National Hospital. So he went to the estate people that took him. They said they are not interested. Police that arrested the people that took him, they have already taken bribes and released the culprits. It's just a simple communication I'm trying to explain. Now, when he reached Belém, because there was no other place to go, they went to Belém. Belém said, okay, since every other person is mad, nobody wants to hear each other, then let God solve the problem. That everybody should stand up in the studio. That the policeman that knows about this case and release the culprits. All the estate people, everybody living in that estate that hear about this matter, that refuse to solve it and they want it to be thrown open. That they give them 14 days. Every one of them will bury 2 people in their home. They said amen. He said it again. They said amen. He said the father said amen. He said the case is finished. Before rain, the chairman of the estate called. He said, sorry, that is donating 100,000 to dash the gun. They said they don't need your money, they have already given it to God. Even somebody from America called, he living in the estate. They have even heard the case, but they didn't explain it to him very well. So they were all supporting that the man supposed not to enter the estate by 6. All of them started begging. They were there, they raised up to 2 million. But the boy, they refused to give 600,000 to break out. Now, they bring the long story short. But then they now say, okay, since they have already given God, let them collect it back from God. They prayed again and said the case is resolved, that God will not punish anybody. That he was already joking. He wanted to come in through them for them to hear him. That if he wanted to beg them, they would not hear. So the case was ended that way. So what I'm trying to say is that communication, you that is communicating, coming through the life wire, so that whoever is receiving it will receive the life wire. Our people used to say, in language, there is something you will talk, you will give somebody a life snake. The person you are trying to communicate, you already trigger the anger or fear. That's like Kelechi said. You need to come in through the normal way. Then you get response. Blessings.
Thank you very much. So, what he's saying, we have heard it. A simple, peaceful communication will save money, will save life, will save energy, will save all these things that they went through. Just by let there be peace, or communicating peacefully. let's work on ourselves. That's why, like Kelechi was saying, work on yourself. That's this thing. So for non-violent communication, like I said, it's not about the other person. It starts with you. Work on yourself. When you work on yourself, then you become a peaceful presence, a happy presence, a joyful presence to everyone around you. And that is why that observation is important. No matter how angry you are, observe. Calm down. Calm down. What you think, because it is that not listening to the feeling that you are right. It's the feeling that you are right. That's sometimes where the problem is. What you think is the thing that you are thinking you are right. You may actually be wrong. It may not be the thing about to be okay. No home is perfect. Our imperfection is what makes a home. A home is a place where you can actually exhibit who you are and you are accepted. You can't exhibit certain things in another place and the people will accept you. That's why it is a home. So a home is a place that gives you opportunity to heal. Because people accept your inadequacies. People accept. That is what a home should be. And so we understand that people are healing. A home is not a place where you only seek to be understood. You don't want to understand other people. They should only understand you. You will not understand other people. So the person who is seeking healing will also know that other people in the family also requires their own healing. When we understand we are doing these things for ourselves, for our community, for the world around us, then we'll work on ourselves. Non-violent communication. Remember the components. Observe. Express your emotion. Emotion is the second one. Learn to express your emotion. Express it well. Request. Communicate your need. Engage in an active listening. Active listening. Show empathy. And when we do this, we'll be a blessing to ourselves and to the world around us. Blessings.
Yes.
Blessings all. These blessings that we are declaring always in our meetings like this. Is it flowing from a heart that is actually creating blessings? If that heart that is declaring the blessing is synchronizing with those blessings, we will not be saying some other things that are different than blessing. So there has to be an alignment between the two parties that are communicating at that point. So what the teacher has taught us today is for us to always be neutral. Do not in advance attack the other person or feel that the other person is already on the wrong spot. But with kindness, love, and peace, transfer your idea to the person. We have observed that in a family or in a gathering, when tempers rise, it is because one party is lording it over the other party. Let us put it on the level table receptive to each other. We should not box one another. The summary of it is in USS number 239, where it says that there is a blessing for you and for me. The caption of the song is peace, sweet peace. So whenever we are interacting, this idea of peace, sweet peace, should be at the back of our mind. From the example that Meta gave, if they had that peace in their mind, the gate man who was there when your car entered, he should be truthful to himself that this man entered before it was 6 o'clock. He was still there when this person is coming out. And others are saying that you shouldn't have been here by this time. He is the key to that activity. You should have said, look, he entered here before 6 o'clock. Now that he's coming out, he should have solved the problem. So, rising in temper or shouting or whatever, no, we have been taught today. And let's take that teaching home, apply it in different areas of our lives, in the different groups that we will find ourselves at any point in time, in whatever community. Let us adopt this teaching of non-violent communication. That's a blessing for you and for me. There's a blessing for you and for me, so great that the eye cannot see. It comes as a token of love and goodwill. 'Tis peace, sweet peace, peace, sweet peace. I rest in the silence and pray, giving thanks to the Father each day. For peace, sweet peace. Last, verse 3. I am purified body and soul through infinite my life grows. I'm weakened and strengthened at last I am free through peace, sweet peace. Peace, peace, sweet peace. I rest in the silence and pray, giving thanks to the Father each day. For peace, sweet peace. So that is it. At all times, let us abide in peace. And peace